So you've heard it called GLP-1 and it's referring to weight loss drugs. Those are actually GLP-1 agonists. So GLP-1 is a natural hormone that we make in our bodies. It's important for appetite control. It's important for glucose control or sugar control. And it's also important for digestive health. Lately, these weight loss shots are all the craze. And I've been getting a lot of questions about what is my opinion on the drug? Is it safe? So I wanted to put out some information about it. And, whether you're a believer in the shot or not, there's a few things that you need to know. One is that you need to be informed about exactly what it is and the potential for adverse side effects and reactions and what those are. That is so, so important. If you can honestly say that you know the side effects, the possible adverse health effects, the dangers of taking it, what it is, what it's made of, and with that information, you still say, okay, I do want to go forward and take it, there's no shame. You know what you're getting into, but most of the time, we're not informed properly. There are different formulations that exist for this drug, but basically, this is a drug that is derived from the Gila monster venom. If you don't know what that is, I'm showing you a little picture here. This is the Gila monster. He's a lizard. If you're good with putting that into your body, to me, that's a personal choice, just like anything that we inject into our body. So this is just one of those things. There are synthetic versions of this formulation, and those are created in a lab, and they use variable products like bacteria and yeast, as well as mammalian cells to put those together. Some of the most important adverse health effects that I have read about and heard of with this drug class are the following. These are the most concerning to me. It would be pancreatitis, inflammation of the pancreas, which can be life-threatening, a rare form of blindness. You also have an increased risk of thyroid cancer. And then there's also something that doesn't sound quite as bad, but it actually can be very much life-changing, and that's something called gastroparesis, where our gut motility basically comes to a screeching halt. The gut doesn't work anymore. There's a lot of dysmobility, and some people even end up on a feeding tube. So I think that's really important information to know when making a decision of this capacity. Something else I think that's important with this drug class is that it's expensive. I don't know for who and what types of insurance will cover this. I would imagine it's probably only coverable if you're a type 2 diabetic and not using it off-label for weight loss. But it can be $1,000 or more cost-wise a month per individual. So I think that is, a consideration. Also, something to know is that when you come off of the drug, your weight returns and then some. And you're also potentially left with the concerning health effects that we just discussed. Again, I don't tell you this to shame you in any way if you choose to use these medications. But for me personally, and a lot of people I know would want to choose a more natural approach. Yes, is it more difficult to do that? Sure. But it's more sustainable and it's safer and is all within your control. So I've put together a list of tips that will help you to boost your own GLP-1 naturally. If you would like that list, click the link below and put your name and email in there, and then that list will come to your inbox. I hope you find the list encouraging, and I hope you realize that if weight loss is a goal of yours, that it is absolutely achievable and you can do this. So I really love the list of items, and if you also find it helpful, please let me know because I would love to hear your feedback.